What is up, everybody? Alright. Time for Camelot. By that, I mean it's time to die. Although we haven't lost yet. Not in Camelot, anyway. Alright. Start Dash campaign is over. Feels bad. All that free loot, we totally deserved it. I guess Camelot medal still. Hey, cold. Alright, what are we doing here? Probably gonna get to Gawain today and regret it. Alright, caster, rider. Means rider is the best class overall. I'll just put an assassin in the back, I think. Okay, let's go with Salome. Man, we're gonna need a good assassin for both Aussie and potentially the pillar fight. Maybe we use our free ascension on an assassin then. The main fight with Nito and Aussie is later. I don't remember if there's like a baby fight with them before. That's not for a little while. Yeah, if we level an assassin, it's either Charlotte or Gen K. I would lean towards Gen K if she wasn't NP2. Yeah, the options I think are Charlotte, Gen K, Saber Gilius for Lion King, or Kid Gil. Those seem like the most likely candidates. I could always pick the one that has the most annoying ascension mats, just to save on those. Alright, so let's start with, I guess, double rider. Maybe double assassin, just in case one of them gets wrecked. And then Billy because of Bond. I don't know about this team. Hopefully this is not hard content. This looks like a pretty shit team, not gonna lie. I need to level the other Ilya CE, but it's gonna be turned into XP fodder at some point. Oh yeah, we can limit break the Arjuna CE if we want to now. We got enough excess gold units. Man, chat, I want a 120 Mori. I was using Mori for the old challenge quest today, and he's just murdering Alex super fast, and I'm like, man, this guy would be cool at 120, but I don't have any coins. Maybe someday, though. 31k. Art chain. Yeah, let's do the art chain. Only 2 waves.
No.
Sounds like a real time, TG. Alright, we got a brave chain, probably do that on the other 31k, and then maybe we NP this 20k one, but hopefully not. Okay, probably should have brave chained that 20k one because it would have killed it. Oh god. Okay, maybe we do NP. Could Alex NP actually. I have a feeling the last wave is not going to have casters in it. Yep, let's Alex NP. Make some stars. Yeah, you gotta get Mori so many times. times because like I already had him 5 times, but none of them count. Like I technically, in terms of how the coin system sees it, I've only gotten Morty twice, even though I've gotten him 7 times. So it's kind of lame. Okay, this is Aussie, but this is not like the main fight with him. So we just need Alex's NP and we'll be fine here. Good start. There we go. Attack buff for Dave. Don't think I give her the attack buff. I think we'll save it for Alex. He will definitely get his NP here. But hey, maybe they'll add universal coins as the final January quality of life update. I doubt it, but didn't they say all the updates kind of pertain to the story, like the 1.0 story? And there's no way it's going to be like them cutting out filler because they just did the Pure Prism thing, so they wouldn't have like had the chapters work out that way if they were going to change any of that. So I'm not really sure what it could be, to be honest. Yeah, story replay would be great, but I don't think they would count that as like, you know, with what they're doing, with the focus is really on like trying to make the things better for like starting the game, right? Like that's what they're really focusing on. Story replay is not really in that style. Yeah, new player improvements, right? Yeah, there's no new player improvement about being able to do story you haven't actually beaten yet. Alright, Alex Phil Burr. Shame we don't have the other Alex's quick buff. That would be pretty cool. Alright, James time. Hey, Cat on pulled up with a level 2 buff already. Supports could carry most of that, to be honest. Like, Lost Belt 1 is about the same difficulty as Camelot, really. If not a little easier, actually, kind of depending on what kind of units you have personally. He, can do quite a bit of damage there. See the quick chain. Yeah, he halfway killed Alex with the Buster card. Really picking on the boy here. Okay, Buster crit, lovely. We just need Jinkei's NP though, and we should win. I'm gonna do our first Gilda. Hope she crits. We could do art, quick art. But Buster quick art is a lot more damage, but we don't really need damage. Well, she got the art crit anyway, so I could have done the Buster card, I'm pretty sure. Everyone's dying. Aussie's NP is coming up. Alright, Jinkei. She's about to do 1,000 damage to herself. Should fuck him up enough though that we can kill him. 3K? What the hell? Oh yeah, that'll get him. Yeah, get the Assassinate King. Way to go, Jinkei. This is why Jinkei never actually accomplished her mission, both in real life and in Lost Belt 3, by the way. Well, that was not great. Don't worry though, Jinkei's got a Brave Chain. That'll show him his boss. Chat, can we not lose to the easy fight with Aussie? There's a much harder fight with him later. Well, there's the NP No NP for Charlotte. Please, no kill Charlotte. Also, I like how Billy had evade and never got attacked. Excellent. I think Charlotte can still clean this up. I have faith. If Ozzy could lose that defense buff, though, that would definitely be ideal. There goes Billy. This goes away in one turn, although he could always recast it. I think what I'm gonna do, because she's full health and we have heal, is we wait. Well, actually we'll evade her. That way she just absolutely does not die here. We'll do the Brave Chain, because that's good damage anyway. And then we'll NP next turn. If you recast the defense buff, then oh well. The nightmare would be he double cast it. Okay, we're good. Surely she can do 33k. She has her attack buff here. Go get him!
私は世界を動かせずけれど世界は私を鈍らせる
Still only 35k though. That's not much better than Jin-K. Hey, get an apple and 5 coins. Now we just need like 115 more coins and that'll mean something. Alright, Gawain is chapter 4, and I think we're about to do chapter 3, so... Okay, there's another fight here. Oh, I guess Ozzy is the one-time anti-divinity will do something. Charlotte or Jin-K? It's going to be mostly normal card damage. I guess Jin-K then. Well, that pretty much have the same stats, then she's got the evade, so actually we'll go with Charlotte. Maybe do Jin-K just in case there's more riders than I'm thinking. Oh, Kid Gil, we need to level you. Legal drinks on me. Oh yeah, 21 months. Thank you, Marcellus 15. I appreciate it. Alright, let's do that. Alright. Hopefully this stage isn't anything too crazy. But yeah, I got more subs now than I've ever had. It's kind of wild. And there's nothing even going on. Like, FGO is not doing anything, really. Elden Ring's not out. You're all just crazy. $10K. I am petrified. It's gonna evade now because he can cast sure hit, so maybe get a hit out of it. Didn't even do 10k damage with the Brave Chain, by the way. And we're trying to beat, you know, Camelot. Imagine facing Sir Gawain when you're like, I can't even kill a 10k bug. God damn. By the way, we're not using Charlotte for Gawain. Surprise, surprise. Maybe I should have saved that crit for the other one. Yeah, that did 8,000 damage. Okay, we got it. You aren't? I know, right? Not actually assassinating the gorilla. I think we use Charlotte and Salome's MP here. They're all level 50. See that? But the insta-kill potential, yeah, you'll insta-kill Gawain like one every 3,000 attempts or something. Like, just fight him for a week and maybe you'll get an insta-death. Oh, Salome got absolutely wrecked. Why do I have a feeling we're about to fight a Camelot Knight?
宝具準備ですね。かしこまりです。はいはい。ええええ。私は世界を動かせず。
That's just dramatic music and we're bug slaying.
私を鈍らせ
Don't bow to the bugs. Also, you missed.
ストーンやっちゃいます。
You're underestimating how big of a number 3000 is. You know, people hear big numbers like a million and a billion, so 1,000 just seems like nothing. But when you actually sit down and try to like do a stage 3,000 times, you'll realize very quickly how absolutely absurd that number is. Air can bleed. Yeah, Air was alive all along. It's just been in stealth mode. Okay, got a really nice Billy hand. I'm gonna do this because she doesn't have any stars, so her Star Absorb won't do anything, so it's kind of just slightly better crit chance. How the fuck did Charlotte get that many cards? Because archers have higher Star Absorb than assassins, by the way. Yeah, archers are like second best after Rider. Well, if we had a few more I guess I'll do the crit buff anyway, though, just see if we get lucky. Not a good time for his evade, though, because the Spriggan doesn't have... Yeah, I'll wait on that. His Spriggan doesn't have the buffs yet. Yeah, there's RNG, like, behind the hood, where just random units get a random boost. Or random cards get a random boost. The Star Absorb is really dumb. You can combat it to an extent based off just natural Star Absorb and Star Absorb command codes and things like that. But it will still wreck you occasionally. However, it can actually be in your favor because you can be a unit like Billy or a Rider like Ozzy or something and have natural good Star Absorb, and they can happen to be the one that gets the RNG Star Absorb. So then you're like doubling up and then they're really getting the stars. So Star Absorb still matters, but it does add some needless RNG to it. Alright, I guess we do JK's NP just cause. Got 2 crit buffs, but he's got crit down, so I think we still wait on the evade.
Okay,
Although we had a 50% crit, so maybe we should have taken it. That animation looked a bit wrong. Okay, see now, 10k. Okay, well, Charlotte just died a few times over. She got pounded through the sand entirely there. But yeah, now is a good time for the evade, I would say.
Okay. Fire!
Billy's slowly picking away at the rocks. Pretty surprised we didn't get crit there. Look at all this unnecessary NP gain. Better than Kansas. Alright. That is it for Chapter 2, Part 2. Why is that even a sentence? I'm so glad they abandoned this concept immediately. We've never done it again. Oh, we needed those. That's good. Got those cubes. Alright, Chapter 3. Chapter after this one is the Gawain chapter. Unless... no... Oh my god, even though Gawain's in Chapter 4, it's not really Chapter 4, it's more like Chapter 6. Because this is Chapter 3-1, and there's gonna be a Chapter 3-2. Thankfully this is only one arrow, so... not that bad. I do wish they gave you just a few more cubes per chapter. It's not quite enough to really even it out, but it's still a big help. Alright, pretty much same strategy, I think. We're gonna get demolished by Gawain. We're gonna get demolished. I don't know what the hell the plan is. We may have to max ascend Kid Gil. Maybe we just use our puke prisms on them though and see what happens and save the max ascend for someone else. Jesus Christ. I would really prefer her not to NP on wave 1, but she's about to die. Guess I evade her. See if Billy can get a bullshit crit here. There we go. I like how I evaded Salome and then she didn't get attacked at all. Kill it, kill it. There you go. Yeah, I think it's one cube per arrow, but you don't get them until you beat the whole chapter. That's what it seems like. But I'll pay attention here in a second, because if we beat this chapter, we only get 1 cube. That'll be pretty telling. I believe you get them from Epic of Remnant, because my main account, which has done everything, got like 1,000 and change cubes for my ult that hasn't actually finished like the final stage of a few of the Epic of Remnant, so saving it for boss battle. It got like 950 or something. So I think Epic of Remnants give them as well, which is actually kind of nice because it gives you an incentive to actually do Epic of Remnant, because there really hasn't been that much incentive to do them outside of just the Grail. So getting some extra mats from it is pretty cool, I would say. Oh crap. No crit Billy. Okay, just waste your time, that's fine. I'll take that. Can we do 7k with no buster card? Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna do that. Just to be safe. Yeah, probably the right call. Because if he happened to crit Billy here with 3 attack ups, Billy probably would have died. I can arc chain. Yeah, let's do that. Because there's no way Charlotte's gonna actually use the MP there. Look at me being tactical. Hey look, it's another Spriggan. Guess it's time for the arc chain. Could triple NP, but I don't think there's a lot of reason to. Although he could theoretically one-shot one of the assassins, but he doesn't have his buffs yet, so I think we're okay. Yeah, the cubes are awesome. They're really good for the game. I do wish the system was a little bit more generous, but either way, we'll see what the next update is, though, because it could be something else that kind of will result in you getting more mats or whatever. But they said it's new player improvements, so I don't know. I'm not sure what else they could do. I mean, like, one of the most obvious things to do would be cutting out the filler, but I really don't think they would do that, because I don't think they've had time to do that, and if they've been working on it in secret, they wouldn't have done the cube system first, because the cube system is like tied to the amount of arrows there are and everything, so. I honestly have no idea what the last update's gonna be. Maybe buffs, maybe it's gonna be buffs for like easy to obtain units or something. That'd be kind of cool. There's quite a few of those that could use a hand. Probably should have just done the Buster card. Sanson buff, I hope. Yeah, 4-star ticket maybe. I could see that. Especially one that like you could pick something from the tutorial summon or something like that. They've done things like that in the past that were temporary. If they do that, I'm picking Herc on my main account. Like, dear God. For this account, because we can barely use any 4-stars, I'd probably pick Yuri Pirates. I think they would actually be pretty useful. %60 chance, might as well. Damn. 13,000. Well, Billy will kill it, I think, next turn, or close to. Sure, land that crit. Sacrificial Nash time in case the boss lives. Billy might not quite kill it. We don't have any buffs here, and Billy also didn't get any normal cards. You know what would be cool? I actually think we should give out a free 4-star that lasts forever, so new accounts can just pick a 4-star. And a free 3-star, like for real. A lot of people like some 3-stars, and sometimes that's the one 3-star you just can't get out of FP summon or whatever. So I think that'd be fine, actually. I don't know if they're gonna do a permanent free 4-star though, just because we have a permanent free 5-star. You know, it'd be kind of weird that you start the game and bam, I get to pick a 4-star and I get to pick a 5-star, right? I don't know. Maybe they're feeling generous. The bad thing is, I think this really is a problem though. Like honestly, I'm not upset that we're getting some of these changes because some of them are nice, but I do think the kind of changes they're making is very... It's very telling of the mindset they have, and it's not good, right? Like, these changes they're making are not actually going to bring in new players. It's just not. Like, it might bring in, like, a couple, but most of what prevents new players from getting into this game is not there being a free 5-star or not, or there being these free mats or not. It's the game being unbelievably boring for, like, the first, 30, 40 hours, if not more than that. That is definitely the problem, and this is the same mindset I have seen basically every developer ever make. When they try to make a game more accessible to new players, they just try to rush them through the early content and bulldoze everything and give them a bunch of overpowered gear or overpowered stuff, just blitz through it. But that doesn't get new players. It doesn't. That does not get new players. And I have seen game after game after game make this mistake where they're like desperately trying to get new players, but they just can't, and it's because they don't want to sit down and actually put in the effort, because you're not going to be able to make an update that's just going to snap your fingers and bam, you make a bunch of money, right? That's just not going to happen, especially when it comes to focusing on new players, right? It's a long-term investment. And like Vandictus is a really good example of this. They've constantly do things like just giving new players overpowered gear, and, XP bonuses so they level up crazy fast and things like that. But they don't address that there's just so much filler garbage in Vandictus where you just fight boring stage after boring stage. And because they keep making those stages easier, they're trying to make people rush through it, they're making it more and more boring. Right? And they never really attract new players, ever. And I'm kind of worried FGO is going to have the same problem. Like right now in their minds, they're putting effort into trying to get new players, and I doubt this is going to actually result in them getting that many new players. I don't think so. And I'm afraid that's going to deter them from really sitting down and trying to, improve things. So if someone suggests at a meeting, guys, maybe we should take some time and, clean up the early story, make it, more interesting, kind of cut out the filler, revamp it, and touch it up so it's more modern and it's more engaging. They're like, well, none of our players can even play the old stories. And last time we focused on new players, it didn't go anywhere. So that's not worth the effort, right? That kind of shit can happen a lot with companies where You know, they don't look at context. They just look at, oh, we tried X and it didn't work, so doing anything pertaining to X is bad. Because like these updates, again, they're nice. I'm not gonna you know, like say I don't like these updates, but they're not really updates that are gonna actually bring in new players. Like there's no way. Like most complaints are the game is boring as fuck, especially early on, because most people don't make it to the later stuff. This is not gonna address that. If anything, it'll make it worse, because the game's already too easy, and like it was scaled for people that had like level 30 units and stuff, like the early game stuff, where people now are never level 30, you blitz past level 30 in like the first 20 minutes of the game. And the thing is, so now you can level up even easier. You can attain a 5-star, you get the free ascension, right? They're doing like the textbook stuff, which makes the game easier and easier and easier, which makes it boringer and boringer and boringer, right? What you need to do is worry about the boringness, right? Like that's what they need to focus on. They need to sit down and go, okay, how can we make this more fun? That is absolutely what they need to focus on. And sure, while you're at it, do these updates too, right? Because even if you made the game more fun, I think the curve of how you level up units and everything for new players is bad. So these improvements still needed to happen, most certainly, but I really don't think they're addressing the core problem right now. And honestly, with the way that they talk and the way that they're just trying to, it's obvious, they're just constantly trying to blitz people through the old story. You know, they're making the AP costs lower, they're making the player character stronger sooner, all that kind of stuff. That means I think the last thing they would want to do right now is like buff the early bosses to be harder and stuff. They wouldn't even dream of doing something like that. And I'm actually really sad now. I think the last update is actually probably that team cost change. I just thought of that. Now maybe it's that team cost change coupled with some other stuff, but I just remember they talked about that on stream, where the team cost will be more forgiving in the low levels. Like the cap on your team cost is staying the same. I don't know, maybe they already implemented that and I just didn't notice. But like, look, that kind of change right there, that's exactly what I'm talking about. That just makes the game easier. That's just all it does. It's a, and like, now that I'm really talking about this is pretty disturbing, because it is the wrong mindset, right? Trying to just like, oh, just rush through it, guys, rush through it, right? Just, but that no new player that's never played FGO before wants to get into a game, and then the game is just trying to blitz you through all the content, but there's mountains of content, and it's all incredibly easy and boring and unfulfilling. No one is going to get engaged and want to keep playing the game that way. Like, that's just not, it doesn't work. And what I don't understand is why every game ever does this. I mean, I have just seen video game after video game after video game make this exact same mistake, and it normally doesn't work. And the only thing I can think of as to why so many people do it is because it's easy, right? It's the easiest thing they can think of, because it doesn't require them to put in loads of effort, and it's like a band-aid fix to try to get you know, to fix up your early game and catch it up. But yeah, now that I'm thinking about this is kind of concerning, because I want FGO to bring in new players. The game needs that, and I really don't think this is going to accomplish that. Alright, what am I bringing? I guess Geronimo for cleanup. No. We'll bring Billy. He needs to bond. And hopefully this stage is nothing too complicated. Billy's got to get coins. But yeah, it's the classic thing of focusing on your veteran players and trying to get money out of your veteran players, but then you don't realize you have to invest into new players for them to eventually promote into veteran players, if you will, right? Like that's what you got to do. So you got to play the long game. Granblue Fantasy literally has a skip story button that skips 200 chapters and gives you all the SQ rewards from the story chapters. Yeah, that's, I could see FGO doing that eventually. Honestly, I absolutely could see FGO doing that eventually. And what they would do is you get the white cubes and everything. You get the SQ and like the white cubes and like the chapter clear rewards. And then you're like, okay, so now you can level up a bunch of units to be strong enough to deal with the lost belts. And that's just sad, right? Like, that's just sad that they would rather basically delete their old content like that instead of fixing it up and making it better. Like, that's just sad. You know what's good, though? Is, honestly, if FGO does that, I bet you they'll add story replay. That way people can be like, okay, I can skip to it and get to the stuff that matters right away. But then if I want to go back and I want to check out Camelot or whatever, I can. So, like, if that got a story replay, I'd be like, okay, worth it. But, really, I really want to see I don't think FGO will at all. What I'm saying right now is pure copium, 100%. I do not think this is going to happen. But I really wish FGO would fix up the old story, maybe one at a time. You know, instead of putting out a new chapter sometimes, put out Fuyuki revamped, right? And it's rebalanced to be, you know, harder, but still fair to what new players can, you know, handle. And, you know, it's slightly more interesting content, right? And you add story replay as you do this, so people can go, the people who've already played Fuyuki can go back and see, like, the remastered Fuyuki. You know, then later you do a remastered Orleans, and you do a remastered Septum, and you go up to it, you know, I'd go all the way up to all 1.0, honestly. I think that's probably a good idea. Maybe not Solomon, that one's probably fine, but I think that would be really good for the game. I think it, you know, it take effort, and you're not going to see profits right away. Like, no way. You'll, like, that doesn't translate directly into money, but it's just something to keep the game up to date, keep people joining the game and wanting to play the game. So I really do think it's, like, necessary in the long run. I think it's worthwhile in the long run, but I don't think it's going to happen. I do not think it's going to happen. Yes, and, like, man, if you could get the writers to touch it up too while they're at it, that'd be incredible, dude. Like, some of the stories I think would be hard to fix because they're not going to want to put that much effort into the writing. But if you could, you know, at least make it a bit less stale and whatnot, I think it'd still be worthwhile. But yeah, I absolutely could see FGO at some point doing a skip 1.0 and maybe skip straight to Solomon, right? I could definitely see that, where you skip straight to Solomon and you get all of the white cubes, you get all of the SQ, you get all of that. And that's like your way to kind of catch up, right? Okay, now you can spend all these white cubes to get servants ready for Lost Belt. I definitely could see them doing that. And the fact that other games have done that means, you know, they're going to be more likely to copy that. Like, oh, these guys are doing it, and this doesn't take a lot of effort, where if we wanted to, like, remaster the old story to be, like, way more fun and everything, that's a lot of work, so. Like, I don't think it's even going to be on their radar to be like, yeah, how about we actually make the old content fun, right? I don't think that's even going to be on their radar. Because it's clearly not for any other dev, right? Like, none of the other devs do it either. So if they're not doing it, there's no way DW is going to do it. Yeah, they probably will redo Saber Ultra versus Mash at some point. Actually, I will say, if there's ever one story they might redo, it's Fuyuki. But that'd probably be the only one. But I could see them maybe redoing Fuyuki, because it's literally the start. It's also really short. And, you know, it does have, you know, Artoria in it and all that. That's like the one I could see them potentially revamping, but I don't see them doing any beyond that. All right, what do we get here? Okay, don't need that this second. Okay, so these are the last two arrows for chapter 3, and then we'll oh, let me look at the reward here. Does it tell you with the cubes, like how many you get? 2. Okay, I don't know how this works. So this is 3 arrows and that's 2 cubes. I have no idea how this works with the cubes. Maybe it's just always 2 per chapter. I'm not sure. We'll have to look on we'll check on the next chapter. Honestly, a lot of the premises of the stories are fine. Like, Orleans' premise is fine. If you just cleaned up the writing a bit, cut out the filler, and then just, you know, change the bosses to be more interesting, right? Not just be like, you know, oh, I'm a 40k health boss or whatever. Then it would be way better. And Oceanus is alright too. I think Orleans and Oceanus, from a writing standpoint, are pretty easy to fix. Mostly cutting out the filler would do the job, right? Maybe add in a little bit more flavorful dialogue, a few more character interactions, you know, maybe flush out the fight scenes. Kind of like how Lost Belt 1 actually explained, to an extent, like what was actually happening in the fight scenes. Do a little bit of that. Right, just a little bit of that, and then cut out so much of the filler. Cut out at least 50% of the filler. That's really what this game needs, is cutting out the filler, right? Because, you know, yeah, it needs to be less boring too. I think the fights need to be a bit more interesting. But if you remove the filler, I think this game would just be so much better, especially the early stuff. Because there's just no need to deal with all of that filler in Orleans, and then all of that filler in Septum, and then all of that filler in Oceanus, and then all of that filler in London, and it's, you know, it doesn't end, right? It's just filler, and it's fucking boring, and there's just no need for it. Yeah, if they could address that, it would really help. Like, if anything, I would say get rid of the filler before even. That's a higher priority than making the boss fights harder, I would say. Because at least if you really want to make the boss fights more interesting, you can do things like me and Cairo are doing. And like I do think you want the boss fights to be more interesting still, though, just because a lot of people really do find the game really boring, and that's part of it. But what will really make it boring is just all these trash mob fights that just don't matter at all, and they have no story bearing. It's like, oh no, we're being attacked by wild monsters. Like, that's it. Let's see. I think we'll just do Cairo's. Shakespeare's NP, because he's NP2 and mine is NP1. And then between that and the attack up Buster Up, I'm hoping it'll actually kill everything. Easy. I wonder if Cairo actually got a higher NP rank, because that was a decent amount of damage right there. Oh shit, I forgot about this. I brought such a bad team. No, we're definitely gonna lose. Oh god, we are definitely gonna lose. No, still just NP2. We are so dead. This is beatable, but it is not beatable with what we are doing. Okay, how does this buff block work? I think it's one time. I think we whiffed Shakespeare's Buster Up, unfortunately. I can do 40% battery to Shakespeare, or I can save it for Anastasia. I guess we save it for Anastasia because she's got a chain here. I think we can handle this stage, but I don't think we can handle it on this attempt. We'll see. I'll do my best, but this is probably death. Hey guys, look, it's Erechigal and Limbo. Also, Yufu. Who else has been a giant ghost? Oh, and Antoinette Alter. Excuse me, how did I forget that one? Antoinette Alter was one of the answers on the questionnaire. They had a section for what NPCs you like the 5 NPCs you like the most, with like non-playable characters, and Antoinette was one of them. Zeus was also one of them. Makes me wonder. She's so close to having her NP. I mean, giant ghosts are fine when they're representing giant ghosts. The problem is a lot of times that's not what they're representing, so... Man, having some like meaningful boss fights along the way, though. Like, make it easier to level, give people stronger units, and then, like, making some of these boss fights more interesting. The thing is, there is just no way they're gonna make the boss fights more interesting unless they cut out the filler, because all they're doing right now is trying to make the main story faster. And they're like, oh, if we make this main story harder, people are gonna, you know, have a harder time getting through it. So, because in their mind, speed equals good for new players. They think the faster new players can get through the story, the happier they're going to be. And I don't think that's accurate. I think the more fun they're having through the main story, the happier your new players are going to be. We're doing a little bit better than I thought, but we're all going to die to the NP, and then our back row is essentially nothing, so it's going to be Geronimo versus like 90k assassin or something. Okay, yep, they're all dead. Do as much damage as possible, or make stars. A mix of the two. Oh, lucky crit. That's actually really good. We could use the help right now. Alright, major death. So it's pretty much a level 40 Geronimo versus a 76k giant ghost. And I think Billy, who is going to do nothing but take cards away. Oh, it's... Oh, I didn't bring Geronimo! Oh, shit! Okay, it is Salome time. Give her Mash's battery. At least she's gonna get her NP here.
Okay.
Oh, I hope Salome's got this. She might. Yeah, we need some salami power here. 69k. I mean, she's definitely not gonna... Oh, you Bitch, I should have saved the defense up. What do I do? I guess I let it eat the invulnerability and I do the evade. So I need the attack buff. Man, I could have cast it. I could have cast that and she would have been immune to the buff block. Damn. I don't even know why I bothered with that, but alright. Well, do your best. You got a break, Shane. He just needs to be able to kill it next turn. And we're super dead after that if he can't. Oh boy. God save me. Okay, you know what? I think we have Billy evade. Even though his cards don't do a lot, if he lives here, he might be able to finish up what's left. Because I'm not sure we're gonna kill it here. Although maybe we crit.
Okay.
I could have taken that mass brave chain, but I figured the crit chances are the way to go. Yeah, just kill it right now. There we go. That was close as hell. Because Salami would have died that turn for sure. Oh boy, that was close. I'm glad we actually beat that, because that was a bit more annoying than I was thinking. That's no Gawain, though. That's next chapter. What do I bring here? I see Cairo opted to focus on Blood Axe. Not bad though, if he can get Blood Axe's first skill upgrade, that'd be pretty swell. I think we'll stick with Shakespeare. Chat, imagine if Shakespeare got that costume from the APOC promo thing they did where they made costumes for everyone in APOC. Not that Shakespeare's default is bad, it's actually really awesome, but that was a really cool costume, and if Shakespeare had that, that'd be pretty nice. Give him an animation update, you know? Yeah, Gawain is probably going to murder us, that is accurate. We're probably gonna have to level Kid Gil for that one. Yeah, the mask from Case Files would be cool as well. It's even a thing, like they made the art portrait for it and everything. Like it's in the game in every way. It's got the NP portrait, the card art, all of that's in. It's just not attainable. Oh, I don't know why, but it's just not. Could NP right now, but these guys probably aren't dangerous enough for me to care. Big bump. Could have just art changed, but oh, I didn't think he'd kill there. Gives me another turn for NP gain. The other Shakespeare can't get his, unfortunately. $20K. I'd probably do that with just the charisma. Let's see, I could though use. Okay, here's what we do. We'll use the weaker. Do we? Hold on. 20K. I'm wanting to like not use the Buster Ups and use both Buster Ups. Alright, here's what we do. We're gonna NP, and even if it doesn't kill everything, that's probably fine. We can do Charisma. We'll at least be able to kill them next turn, even if we don't kill them here. Hopefully we at least kill one. This that song is actually from Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. So was Aki's theme, I think.
悲劇を差し上げよう。潮を食ろう。
Alright, time for Shakespeare to do some damage. He has attack up, buster up, another attack up, stance down from her. Got a better chance to stun.
ビ魔眼を使いなさい。ええ。ビお願い。すべてを呪い殺し、奪い殺し、氷殺しなさい。魔眼起動。出動せよ。
24k. That's quite pathetic, to be honest. Got stun. 39k. For NP2, I'll take that. If we could just get him to NP5, he'll actually be a decent assassin killer. Should have cast that a while ago, but whatever. Chat, do you think we're gonna use Shakespeare for the you and Horstindo fight? Seems pretty likely, honestly. Like, I mean, what else would we do, right? Everything else is banned. I think we're gonna see a decent amount of Shakespeare because of that. Billy will be the cleanup unit for sure. Alright, what are we doing here? This. Kill it with normal cards, I think. I'm kind of worried though, the last update really is just the team cost change, because that's such a unimpactful change. And I don't think they implemented it. Am I wrong? But I don't think they implemented the team cost change yet. So they talked about it, and that's definitely a new player improvement in their eyes. That's gonna be so underwhelming. They did it already? Oh, I hope that's true. Because then that's not what they're going to be doing. Because man, that would be so underwhelming. I mean, there's not really that much hype behind it, to be honest. I'm just hyped for it because the game needs fundamental changes, so... They are definitely not removing story lock. That is not happening, because you're like scamming everyone that actually put effort into getting the story locked units, so... Nasu said years ago that he was already working on an outline for another story after 2.0, and he was basically making one outline for if it's going to be connected to 1.0 or 2.0, or another outline if it's going to be like completely brand new. And I really hope they go with the brand new route because yeah, I think they just need, they said that the main story for like MASH and crew is designed to end in 2.0, so the new story needs to be something different. Like I don't want them to just arbitrarily come up with a reason to drag it on. Okay, this is the fight with Gawain. One of these arrows is like the preview fight, and I think the last arrow is the real fight, so we have like 3 arrows of trash to get through. Alright, let's look at how many cubes we get. 3. I don't understand the logic. I don't know what the logic is. Like, sometimes it's 2, sometimes it's 3, it doesn't match the arrows, so I have no idea. Watch us get our ass kicked by the knights before we even get to Gawain. Like, this is the chapter, right? This is the gatekeeping chapter. This is definitely when FGO gets a bit harder. I'm hoping that Saber's not gonna be on the front row. Yeah, that's a really stupid reason, I see. People always say stupid shit like that because they don't have the mindset of a creator. Like, what's so funny is what Icy just said. If that was true, FGO wouldn't exist in the first place. Because like that kind of logic would have prevented FGO from ever being created. Look at how much made up horseshit they had to do to even justify FGO's existence. Like when you look at the established Nasuverse before FGO, FGO is nonsense, but they just made shit up. Like they literally just made shit up, right? They'll just make some other person that's, you know, capable of like summoning all these servants or whatever, a new system, or, you know, Chaldia years later or whatever the fuck. All right. Good old K-scope. I like how this Finno account doesn't have K-scope, but it has 2 cope scopes. And then this account just walks on in and gets K-scope like it's nothing, and then double 2030. But who knows? So much time will have passed since the, like, initially talked about 3.0 and 2.0 actually ending, because it's, I mean, they're stalling like no one's business. So it's really hard to say what's actually going to happen after 2.0 because so much time has gone by. Alright, these guys are pretty weak. These ones are higher level, but they're a different enemy type, but I wonder if they actually hit harder than this one. So like, is a level 45 Chad gas mask enemy tougher than a level 55 newbie gas mask enemy? These are the questions. We'll go, well no, I probably should have gone for the 10k one just because the have less actions per turn based on how many of them are actually alive. If you cap at 2 and they're alone. Too late now though, we're committed. Are we gonna kill this guy and he's never gonna get to attack? Chat, I'm never gonna learn which one of them does more damage because the other guy never got to attack. It will forever be a mystery. I'm sure the bleached earth will just be fixed by the end of 2.0, like for sure. Like there's no way that's not getting fixed. Like 2.0 is gonna, like, you know, have a pretty ending, I think, especially with that stuff. Like the timeline's gonna go back to normal and all that. Someone's gonna fucking die though. So I guess this is just, you know, a guy, you know, refugee, you know, trying to get into Camelot, which obviously is not gonna happen, but for some reason he's question mark, I don't even... Also, we're just bullying right now, lore-wise. Well, we have quite a bit of stun chance on Shakespeare. If he had his upgraded NP, it would actually be almost guaranteed. Wouldn't shock me if the main character dies. It's not gonna be MASH. But it might be like you just forget everything or something. But then they do like some vague thing where, oh, maybe you do kind of remember MASH at the ending or whatever. So, you know, that kind of cliche bullshit. Because Nasu said the ending is going to be like bittersweet, right? But, you know, it doesn't mean it's going to actually be, you know, that in an area that, like, I give a fuck about, so who knows, we'll see. I really, really hope 3.0 though is not connected to 1.0 and 2.0. I really hope they go that route, because they've even said they did not intend for like MASH and all that to go on, like their story to go on beyond 2.0. So if they try to connect it to 2.0 and 3.0, it's just gonna be tacked on. It's just gonna be tacked on nonsense. I'd rather they do something new and different. Alright, this is probably Camelot Knights right here. Man, I really think we're gonna need Kid Gil, ascended. We'll see. I need to look at his mats again, because I could just ascend him with the white cubes. Whoever I pick for the free max ascension, it needs to be someone where their mats are really nasty. Jason's not gonna get much done, I suspect. 3.0 is entirely servant verse. That would be awful. Oh, that would be awful. Oh, I think the music's looping. Excuse me. This is pretty appropriate music to Camelot Knights. If this is what... Yeah, that's the boys. Well, this one definitely does the most damage. It's level 40 and it's got the danger tag, so we will shoot that one. Everyone gets their NP, that's good. Thankfully, he did not cast a defense up. I'm not sure it's worth it to heal Mash. Yeah, I'm gonna save that for Billy. When does Mash get her upgrade? Not for a while, I don't think. 10 emote combo, the Say one. I'm sure Say Stan would approve. I remember some things after Lancelot. I don't remember if that's the NP upgrade or the first skill upgrade or what. Like, I don't remember. Okay, Mash gonna die. Throw that out.
Okay, okay. Fire! Fire!
I was so lucky. Got the invulnerability and got attacked twice. Alright, time to taunt so she at least does something here. We're getting such nice RNG here. Look at this NP game. It's actually a shame that Mash is gonna die because she could actually NP again. I could charm one, but I don't really want to out of sync their NPs. Everybody gets an evade. Hopefully his defense buff wears off and he doesn't recast it. He has to cast his NP, so actually it's pretty... Yeah, that one I don't think can recast it. The other one gets 2 actions. Alright, come on, Billy. You got fucking art down and you have 2 art cards. That is not ideal. I don't know what that means, Icy, but I am concerned. Alright, he's instead to actually skip their turn, so that's nice. Can't really decide if I want to focus on NP or normal card damage, but we're at 57%, so we'll go for it.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a feeling it's gonna be a while before we get to Lost Belt 7, even though they said it was this year. Also, it's probably not gonna be one part, let's be honest. I'm sure we still have loads of filler bullshit, and we probably got Fuyuki and all that. Honestly, I think they're gonna fill up their, yeah, Met Commander music, man, it's the best. But I think they're gonna use up, like, normally we get main story at the end of the year, right? And, you know, every few months, obviously. But I think they consider the Beach event main story. Like, straight up, I think they consider Beach main story. So yeah, I don't think we're getting any more main story for a while. They should have made the Beach event a main interlude, because honestly, those boss fights were legit. Like, and if you had a little, you know, main story that was like nothing but boss fights, and you know, that's fine. I don't think anyone would have minded that. Yeah, I think the Beach event absolutely should have been main story. You know what? I'm gonna listen to that Mech Commander music again because it's good. Can't stop me, chat. Okay, this is probably more Camelot nights. I wonder how many Lancers there's actually gonna be. I think we bring Jason. Start with Kid Gil, Billy, Salome, and we'll do double Jason mash. No, Gilius. He'll save the day, boys. No problem. Watch the Lancer be in the front row. Just completely fuck me over. Yeah, they don't seem to care about main interludes. Meanwhile, all the other came. I don't know, maybe that's the final update we're gonna get in January. Like, more main interludes. That would help new players. My favorite singularity overall is Lost Belt 5-2. It's not even close, really. Like, 5-2 is just so much better than everything else. Like, it's just the best. Like, I don't know if it's my favorite from story. I do like the story, it's definitely up there, but the gameplay is just so much better that overall is my favorite story in FGO, like, for sure. Hey, look, there's a Lancer there. Well, Salome's gonna have to deal with that. Now, the Saber probably has 2 actions per turn, but I kind of want to charm the Lancer because it's the bigger problem. This is tricky. Yeah. Salome has got no NP gain. That's unfortunate. Rough. Might need to change the way the team is set up if we lose this.
Okay.
Event's a lot harder because there's so many, I don't even remember all of them, but Good Final is up there because it was never boring, it was just lots of boss fights, they had optional difficulty, so you could make them a lot spicier if you wanted to by not using the story supports. And I really like Good Final. Yeah, Good Final is good. The last tower event was good, although the beginning was terrible, but the end of it was awesome. You know, Nero Fests and Gil Fest and all that, those are all good. Those are always a good time. There's a few other gems here and there. Case Files isn't too bad, actually. I like Case Files. It's not my favorite by any means, but It's not terrible. Alright, double attack buff. Really wish she had a Buster card there. Need to mess up this Lancer quick. She might be able to kill it next turn if I give her the Mystico attack up. Yeah, she can kill it. She might be able to kill it without. Oh, the Lancer actually gets 2 actions per turn. Son of a bitch. I'm just gonna give her this. Fuck it. Can we use Herc, guys? We got Herc's theme, so can we just do that? Make this account so much better. I'd rather have Ku's dad than Ku's son, to be honest. Just get Jason, yeah. Technically true, actually. She's getting all of the cards and also carrying her asses right now. Please don't make the second wave something really troll. What do I even do here? Can Kid Gil do 18k when the enemy's got a defense up? I have faith, chat. I may not have faith anymore. Crit! Please crit! Yeah, you go. I don't think he would have done it without that crit. Woo! Okay. Faith, restored. Well, our sabers are, or our archers, excuse me, are super dead. They just need to get rid of the enemy saber. Buster card or 70% crit. 70% crit, we live a little.
Okay.
I wonder if they're ever gonna make an anime of Fate Hollow so people can actually see Kid Gil. Because he's in like a lot of stuff, like games and stuff, but his like canonical, like normal self has almost never been shown, really, because no one read Fate Hollow. So people, like a lot of people must like play FGO and be like, what is there, why is there a Kid Gil? And why does he act nothing like... Yeah, Prisma, though, is not, like, normal timeline, though. And also, no one watches that, either. But that's not, like, how he acts at all in Fate Hollow. Okay, I think we just saved the evade for our Jasons. I have a feeling Kid Gil is going to be in Fate Strange Fate, though. I think Gil is going to drink the Potion of Youth to, like, heal up or something. It's either that or someone else is going to drink it, because it's one of the few items that's outside of Gate of Babylon, right? As of, like, where the story is. So somebody's fucking drinking it, right? Like, maybe Enkidu drinks it and turns into Berserker Enkidu, because if he drinks it and he gets younger, that would be him before he met Gil and Shiamat, however you say her name. And that's when he was, like, you know, batshit insane, so... Okay, we've got a Brave Chain that's NP gain. I guess that's fine. We need to even out the damage because they're AoE. That front one, though, is double crit buff. Maybe I should have focused on that one. You know, it really doesn't matter what Prisma Ilya has, because, like, do I even need to say it, chat? Like, I think everyone knows, right? Like, a lot of people, like, try to, like, just ignore it or act like it's not, but it's like, you know, pedo bait. Like, are you kidding me? I mean, look at that fucking show, right? I have so little respect for that series. Like, it's awful. Like, it is awful, right? Like, Jesus Christ. Like, and there's so much stuff like that in Japan because they've just normalized it so much, which I don't think is good at all. Okay, what are we doing here? Let me think. They're NPing soon. I'd like to save my debuff clear, but I don't want Jason to like get crit and die or something stupid. I mean, it's probably okay. Oh, we have a Gilius Brave Chain. You know what? We'll take that. Even though he's level 40, I think that's worth it. Yeah, what Icy said. I would definitely take Septum over Prismilia. It's not even close. Alright. It's always nice to have Jason remove his own defense down. I would really like... Okay, you know what? We're saving Gilius because we want Gilius to do the NP up. We're having real issues with our NP gain right now, though. It literally wouldn't matter. Like, it wouldn't matter if Prismilia had the best story ever conceived by man. That does not excuse what it is. Like, Chad, you know, this is a, like, there is a line that should not be crossed, and that's crossing it, right? And there's no excuse for that. There really isn't. Okay, we got Buster down. It's not too big of a deal. Do I just buff the one Jason and roll with it? Because there's really no telling when the other Jason's even going to get his NP. Well, at least do this for the last 3 turns. Yeah, we can wait a second. Buster Chain, I guess. Like, I swear, this is one of the most unhealthy things out there, in my opinion, how the anime community has just, like, been kind of warped by, like, what Japan does. Like, Japan just... they normalize sexualizing minors. That's just that just happens. That's absolutely happened in Japan, like it or not. And the weeb community defends it because they like anime a lot. And it's like that. I think it's the worst thing about the anime community, by far, is because they like anime. They don't want to accept, you know, the areas where it's not so good. That the anime community has kind of just been pulled into that, you know, normalization of it. And I'm sorry, I'm not gonna stoop that low, right? Like, not a chance. Okay, well, we NP now because our buffs are gonna wear off because other Jason can't get his NP until at least next turn, and that means he can't NP until the turn after. That's crazy! How did this happen? Did the deck just shuffle in like the worst way ever? Because we just have gone so many turns without getting any NP gain for the support Jason. It's fine though, we got enough buffs so this will probably kill. And here's the thing, I think there is a difference. Yeah, there is a difference between actual, you know, pedophilia and things like that, you know, versus anime. It's not the same thing, but it's still scummy and it's still normalizing something that does not need to be normalized. You know, I do accept that there is a difference, right, between, you know, anime nonsense and the real life stuff, but there's still no reason to even blur that line. It's just it's completely unnecessary, and it's, you know, it's scummy as fuck. Okay, this is the preview fight with Gawain, and then it is the real fight with Gawain. We are about to have such a bad time. Even the preview fight with Gawain, I'm a little worried is going to go south. We can't fucking George is banned. Why did we ban George? What are we doing? Okay, well, MASH, and somehow, oh my god, this is death. All of this is death. There's just death all over the screen right now. I think somehow we need to get Salome's NP while MASH is hanging out. We are absolutely gonna have to upgrade Kid Gil, be it through the new white prism thingies, or through our free ascension. I think Kid Gil is just gonna have to get upgraded. Like, we are pushing our luck so hard right now. Like, even the like, I think we can handle the preview fight, but I don't know if it'll go well. But the fight after, dude, holy shit! Death comes. I wish we had the Canis CD. That would actually be very helpful for some of our units. Alright, I think you have to get him to like half or something, and he's got even more damage resist in this fight than the main fight, but you don't have to actually kill him, so like ultimately it's not as bad. Alright, what is the order? I think we do defense up, taunt, and then invulnerability, and then maybe Salom's invulnerability. We really need to get the most out of our units here. So the dream is Mash does not die this turn. Oh, we can level Mash. I forgot about that because we beat America, so I needed to do that so she has more health. No one-shot Gawain. Don't, no. Okay, if he did another Buster, I think we would have died there, but thankfully he did not. I can NP right now if I do give Salome the shield. I think we do that, and then I give her the attack up here and we do a Brave Chain. Although, I could just have Billy do a Brave Chain while he's got it. Kinda too late though, and there's no guarantee she'd get a Brave Chain with her NP. But yeah, that actually would have been kinda good. At least, I honestly wonder if double Salome is gonna be good for this. Like, we do double Salome and we buy the command code that gives Curse. Because Curse ignores his damage resistance, and if we have double Salome and we both land their Curse, that's really good. By the way, he guarded the Curse, so now we don't get any of that. That's great. Don't worry, guys, we landed the Curse boost, but no Curse, so the boost doesn't actually do anything. Actually, wish he had hit Billy one time. We'll try for the charm, but yeah, I didn't think so. Okay, we're gonna get skill sealed. Is it worth it to save Kid Gil? See, this is where he needs the Canis thing. What do I do here? Billy gets his NP from being attacked. I could just Buster Chain. I don't think we save Billy. I think we actually save... No, oh, sorry, we don't save Kid Gil, but I think we do, actually. Because he can get his NP reasonably easily. We are doing no damage. Fantastic. Oh, it's his extra attack. Well, the extra attack will one-shot. And are you kidding me? He fucking... What? What a dick. What a dick. So much for our invulnerability there. Also, that made our other survival skills go to waste. And it also means Billy didn't get his NP because the boss didn't hit Billy once.
Okay.
This is not looking good. Chat, we're about to lose to Gawain's preview fight. This is not even the real fight. Yeah, we're gonna have to upgrade Kid Gil. We need so much value. Alright, Billy, you got 2 attack buffs. You got a 50% chance to crit. You could just land that. That would be swell.
You know
what? We got some Fates Say Night music here. Let's get some other Fates Say Night music for this. Get some action-y music. Befitting a gorilla. Please no kill Kid Gil when he's at 95%. Honestly, just kill Jason. No offense to Jason, but like if Jason could soak the NP, that would be incredible. You son of a bitch. At least we didn't die. Okay, well we're at... No, you hit Billy. Thanks, guy. Just NP double attack Billy, no problem. Also, we still don't have our... Why couldn't you hit Kid Gil? He had evade, and we need the NP gain. He is not being very cooperative right now. Oh, that's death. Good luck NP gain we don't need now. God damn it. Charisma. Thankfully that was not a buster. Okay, come on. Come on, guys. We don't have to kill the boss, we just have to do enough damage. Work with me. We're doing so little damage. We got double crit down though. Okay, see a Kid Gil, good try, kiddo. Take the Brave Chain. Chat, I don't know if we're doing enough damage right now. Oh no. Okay, that's lucky. The next NP is probably our end. Oh, thank God! Woo! Alright, well, that's the easy one though. Okay, we absolutely have to upgrade Kid Gil. There is no chance we're beating the main fight without Kid Gil being stronger than that. Thankfully, okay, let me look him up and we'll figure out if we want to do white cubes or the free ascension. I feel like we want to save the free ascension for something Aussie and Demon Pillar related, but let me look. Alright, Kid Gil. So he'd get 2 ascensions. Also, shut up, Mash. Jesus Christ. Alright, so the main thing that it would save us is 24 hero proofs. The other mats wouldn't really matter. So the big thing is he'd save us 24 hero proofs. And obviously the gold statues and whatnot. Alright, the other candidates are Saber Gilius, strangely enough. Let me look at what he would save us. Obviously we wouldn't use him right now, but he would help us with Lancer Artoria down the line. Not that we're getting there anytime soon, but if we max ascended him, it would save us 30 bones, 13 void dust, and 4 demon hearts. That's not that bad. I mean, the bones are a little oof, but that's not too bad if we needed to do that legit. Alright, let's look at Jin K. Jin K would save us 16 void dust, 7 like golem cores, and 11 lanterns. None of these are actually that bad. If we had to like use white cubes on them or whatever, none of these are too tough. So I think Kid Gil then, because this is the immediate problem, and I mean hero proofs are kind of the worst thing ever. So yeah, I think we use it in Kid Gil because if I can use white cubes on Jin K and Gilius and stuff if we need them later, it's not a big deal. So yeah, I think Kid Gil is the way to go. Where is the lad? There we go. Alright, we can't level him any because right now our cap is 60, so. Now, I think we can do his 3rd skill upgrade, which we should absolutely do, even though it's kind of a killjoy not to fight Gawain this second. We clearly need all of the help we can get. Because that preview fight is so much easier than the real deal, and we barely beat that, so we'd get slaughtered by the real thing. Yeah, we'll see if... Besides, Kid Gill's third skill might result in some crits, and we're definitely gonna need the extra oomph. Music knows we're gonna die. Oh yeah, William Tell. Actually, we might use white cubes on William Tell. Like, for real. It's too bad Gawain doesn't have evade. Let me look at William Tell's stuff. If we wanted to send him, what would we need to buy? We need to buy chains. That's a bit of an issue. The other maps are pretty easy, though. Yeah, it'd mostly be chains and just the monuments. The problem with William Tell is he just won't really do anything in that fight because he doesn't have any survival, so he'll die to Gawain anytime Gawain NPs. He's not strong enough to be worth giving the evade to from the Mystic Code or something like that, and then his NP won't even do that much damage. Now, he's still an archer, right, so he's something, but he's pretty for that fight. Alright, let's look at what we're able to do with Kid Gill's quests. Okay. Yeah, we gotta do that. That is the skill upgrade, and then is the NP upgrade an interlude? Or is it you have to do the strength? Yeah, it's an interlude. Okay, how many arrows is it? Only 2. Okay, this isn't so bad. We have 5 arrows to do. It's gonna be a bit of a grind, but we'll grit through this. Oh, Cairo fucking got his, slow him up. Got that third skill. We'll use her here. I have no idea what that CE is. Doesn't that give you overcharge? Or something? Yeah, I can see that being good down the road. I don't know if it's good right now. I think just super high starting NP is the way to go right now, but, got that pumpkin head. Honestly, if I get my Salome up, we might do double Salome for Gawain. I don't think so. I feel like his AoE NP spam will shut that down too much, I think. Let me think here. Do Booty Lancer in the back. I'm hoping there's not that much in the way of archers. So if we get stuck on Gawain, there is a lot that we can do though, and like to catch up. Like we can start working on getting foe items for Kid Gill and Billy. That's something that'll help. We can get skill ranks up for them, things like that. So if we do get just completely, and we could level Steno. Unironically, if we truly got stuck here and we just could not get past it, leveling Steno would definitely help. How's Cairo doing? Let me go check on him because I know he's in Camelot too. Is he still streaming? Yeah, he's streaming. Let's see how far in he is. Oh, he is just before Gawain, so he's about to get there too. Oh boy. Alright, well let's get these guys set up here. So chat, do you think we're gonna get stuck on this and we're gonna have to like repair some units? Or do you think we got it? I'm leaning towards we don't have it, but I think if we get a good run, I think we might be able to do better right now than one might think. But I don't think we're gonna be able to just do it right now. I think we're gonna have to get out there and upgrade a few things. I mean, I've talked about it like a million times, but yeah, what Zaw said, good. Like, there's not, I mean, it's not the best thing ever. It could be implemented in a better way. And it's a little, you know, it's kind of the wrong mindset where they're trying to rush players through the game instead of making the early game more fun and better and all that. But it's still a good update, and I'm still really glad it's a thing. There's nothing negative about it, really. Oh Oh yeah, get like 4 NP gain off 2 busters. I'll take that. No Scath, but what's so sad about Scath is even though she gets all that NP gain from her buster cards, it does not make up for how bad her NP gain is on everything else, so her NP gain is still not so good. Can you not kill Salome here, guys? Don't, you know what? I'm casting this for the heal. You know what? I should have done that on turn 1, because there's actually a chance that we could get to the final wave and then have it go off. That's unlikely, but it could happen. Oh, you can get the damage cut command code from Rare Prisms or whatever. That's actually good, because that helps her, because her thing will remove the damage cut instead of removing, like, her invulnerability or whatever. Mash is really good with Salome, too, because she can throw out a lot of buffs that she'll remove instead of, like, a hard survival thing. Alright. What do we got? That is not a big deal at all. Game, please. You insult me. Camelot is bad and it needs to be shot. We're on the Gawain fight. We haven't even tried it because we barely, and I mean barely, beat the preview fight. So we're doing Kid Gil's upgrade quests right now before we actually fight Gawain. Cause, yeah. Not good. Actually struggling a bit to kill that thing. Okay, Billy go Burr. This doesn't do a lot, but it'll keep her damage cut, so. And then if Mash lives, we can taunt next turn. Honestly, we are going to be able to we're going to be able to protect double Salami once we have Mash leveled up and all that, and we've got Bin-K leveled up and all that, and Leonidas. I think that's enough. That'll work. You probably start with Leonidas, and then maybe Bin-K, like 25 Bin-K, and then probably Mash last because of her like NP and first skill. I'm just casting the evade for the crit buff. We don't have Dion, so maybe someday. And even if we got a free 4-star, I don't think I'd pick Dion. I really think I'd pick Fury Pirates. Hey Zert, thank you for the gifted sub, man. 12 of them too. At quite a bit.
Okay.
Why wouldn't Mash be allowed? She's literally the default unit, and you literally have to bring her for like every fucking stage in Lost Ball. We actually got her third skill when we cast it late. We don't need it, but that's funny. Like that's honestly like retarded to think we should ban Mash, because the game forces you to bring her for so many stages. So you're obviously going to have to upgrade her skills and everything. So then you're wasting loads of materials upgrading a unit that you can't use all the time. That's fucking stupid. Like, yes, let's farm for ages to upgrade a unit that you're forced to bring for various stages, but then you can't use that unit for anything else. Like, that's not going to happen. Like, get a fucking grip. We really need to level some units. Like, so many of these classes, we do not have a good way of dealing with. That is not Kid Girl. Excuse me. Guess I'll bring another assassin and then... It's just MASH, who I need to level up. Actually, I'm gonna level her right now so I don't forget, because I know we need to do that for Gawain. That's a good chunk of extra health. Shame she doesn't have foe items, but having never done an event, it's kind of hard to keep up on those. Okay, what else can we do here? Do that, alright. There's a decent use for assassins throughout the upcoming stuff, and when he gets to his final ascension, he can, get the debuff clear, and we're gonna need that. There's like no other unit, that's allowed on this, account that can do debuff clear. That's actually quite big. Okay, that's good. That's good. I won't do his upgrade quest right now, just because we don't need anti-debuff right now. But I need to remember off stream, I gotta get these upgrade quests done. Because that's big. Like that's actually quite helpful. Yeah, the only time you benefit from Jason's third skill is when you do double Jason, but they only affect the other Jason, not themselves. So it is a little scuffed. Alright, no super horseman. Go with normal horseman. Yeah, we can do both of his upgrades now. So much grind to unlock all of this stuff. Look at all this bullshit we gotta do. That's hundreds and hundreds of AP right there. Alright, here's Kid Gil's upgrade. Oh, we can level Sanson 5 times. That's probably worth it. His attack stat. What the fuck is his attack stat? Alright, well, we said the level cap's 60 to 65. We just have to aim for 60. We got a great success. We went to 63, but that's fine. That's still within the rules. If he was 1k foed, he'd still only have 6.6. That's just fucking terrible. But hey, he gets a debuff clear. Yay. Actually has more attack than Charlotte though, but that's just because he's level 63 and she's level 40. Also, he's a 2-star and she's a 1-star. Let's switch that around actually. Yeah, Sanson is one of the few people that got voice acting. I'm actually confused as to why Bedivere didn't get voice acting, because Sanson's voice actor is the same voice actor for Bedivere. So I don't understand. It's like Nightingale got voice acting because they already had Mordred's voice actress on hand, so same voice actor, no problem. But so I don't know why Bedivere didn't get any voice acting. But yeah, so many of the servants didn't even have Foley because they didn't want to like hire the voice actors and stuff. That's kind of fail. Nero got it though. Of course, Nero got it. I don't think I was so sure. Like I kind of figured a lot of the servants weren't gonna talk because I know the industry. I was pretty confident that a lot of the servants weren't gonna talk. But the second Nero showed up, I was like, I bet you they got her voice actress. And I was like, yep, there it is. All right, we'll do the brave chain. I don't know. I doubt that's why they didn't do faux scene, but I think it's just time and blah 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 blah. She can do 6K without the Buster card. Honestly, we could have put the quick card last so we made more stars. Wasn't really thinking about it. Yeah, thank goodness Guidia wasn't CGI. That would have just been atrocious. I actually wish they would have done more with David because, you know, he's Solomon's father, but, you know, even the game doesn't do a lot with that, other than David's interlude. Yeah, honestly, the movie could have been worse. It could have been a lot worse, but it also could have been a lot better. I think it needed to be, like, a bit longer, like, add 20 minutes to the runtime. And then cut out like 10 minutes of the intro, because the intro was just so much bullshit. And that gives you 30 more minutes to work with. And that, with that 30 minutes, I think they could have done better fight scenes, like show not a lot, but show a bit of, you know, action with like the Camelot Knights fighting, you know, the demon gods. Just show some, you know, more servants, you know, doing stuff than just generically using their NPE, and that's it, right? Have some actual fighting going on, right? Put some effort into this. And they could have, you know, like I said, had the faux scene. They could have explained Solomon's role better. They could have Ars Nova actually do something. Which I swear, the reason Ars Nova doesn't do anything in the movie is not because of time. It's because they wanted the main character to seem more important. That is 100% why, like, it all goes that way. So, yeah. Kind of unfortunate there. Yeah, Ozzy didn't really get to do anything, unfortunately. Actually, it was cool giving Lev screen time. He deserved it. That was alright. And we're getting swapped up here. Bad hands, too. Alright, good enough. Let's see what the final wave is, and then we get our Kid Gil upgrade. Yeah, I was kind of surprised at Extra Vlad too, but when you do stuff like that, it's pretty common that they try to throw a few bones to like random things. It's like, obviously they put a lot of effort into the popular stuff, like, you know, Scath got more screen time, Nero got more screen time, that kind of stuff's to be expected. But it's pretty normal when you do stuff like that to occasionally, you know, throw a bone to something random. Really, like, you know, it was cool. I just wish, like, there was more fight scenes, like, really showing off the servants actually using their abilities more than just generically, you know, firing their NP or whatever. So, like I said, just like 20 more minutes of screen time to kind of just have a little bit more, you know, action with the demon gods. And they never even show the demon gods, like, you know, falling apart and dying at the end. They cut all of that stuff, so that's kind of lame. Alright, we got 175. I think we actually NP the crab to just put defense down on it. Yep, that's probably worth. No, actually, we'll take the Brave Chain. Brave Chains are nice. Besides, maybe Sanson gets 200% and actually overcharges, which is completely useless, but you know. Oh yeah, they didn't have any of the character moments that happened in Solomon, right? Because they had, like, in the story, like the game, you know, there's like bits, you know, with like Blood Axe talking and stuff, and like kind of explaining how he's faking it because of his wife and all that. You know, and like Jason, like honestly, Jason has like, that's the thing, the game's just better, right? I gotta say, and it's, you know, the game sometimes really fucks shit up, but the game really is better than the Solomon anime, because if you have Jason, you know, actually, it's not just generic. It's not, oh man, all the servants are generically using their NPs and some of the demon gods died. That's not what happens, right? You know, Jason actually does stuff and has, you know, a character development, you know, helping out and all that, and you kind of see his good side, which is important. I actually think if that Jason scene didn't exist in Solomon, I could not buy the way that Jason acts in Lost Belt 5. Like that, I'm serious. I think if you had Jason act the way he does in Oceanus, and then you did not have that scene in Solomon, having Jason be that way in Lost Belt 5 would be bad, right? That would just feel really fake and like forced and shit. Yeah, I figured Cairo was struggling with the gorilla, and I'm sure we're gonna struggle with the gorilla too. We're just preparing a little bit before we go there. What's he working with? Like, how strong's his Kid Gil and whatnot? Like, what's his setup looking like? Because I don't know if he already did this stuff or what. All right, what am I doing right now? Guess it's Sanson time. Sanson o'clock. If he could actually insta-kill this bug, that'd be nice, because then he'd hit the other guy. Alright, he got it anyway. Very nice. Yeah, they did not explain Ars Nova at all. And again, it's because they wanted the final fight to be more tense and like feel like, you know, Guadio is still at his best and, you know, the main character's got to beat him. You know, that's what they wanted because it's more dramatic. And because of that, the whole point of Romani is like gone. It's pretty lame. Okay, that's fine, alright. Kill, come on. Damn it. Don't you fucking bitch crit Sanson and then attacks him 2 more times. So he could have cast a skill, never did that. So he attacked 3 times, and then every single attack was aimed at Sanson and not any of the other units, and that wouldn't have killed him if he didn't crit. So he just gotta be a dick about it.
Okay.
Okay. Loot, good. 1 more quest, and then we get our 3rd skill upgrade, and hopefully that'll somehow amount to anything. We're gonna need his NP for sure. What do we get? Okay, I wish that was Archer, but gold gems are always important. I will not complain. Alright, 1 more. Which unfortunately is 3 arrows, and it's level 70. Come on, game, don't make this too painful. The grind. They need bond. We can go with starting NP, that's okay. General booty there. Send help, yeah, I know, Gawain is super hard. Cairo, oh, he's still streaming, I gotta say it in his chat. I barely beat the preview fight with Gawain. So I am doing Kid Gil's upgrades were fucked. There we go. Alright, what do we got here? Okay, this is easy. No big deal. And we're super fucked. Yeah, I don't think Cairo can hear us, so you gotta say it in his chat, I think. Like, the fact that I barely beat the preview fight, I'm just like, yeah, no, the real fight's gonna absolutely destroy us. We're gonna do it, though. Even if we can't beat it today, we're gonna do some attempts, because I know chat wants to see it. Chat enjoys suffering. Don't lie to me, chat. I know what you're about.
Okay.
I got him down to 167k. That's not even good because of his damage resistance. That's not even close. $167k isn't even close considering his gimmick. That's what I'm saying right now. Oh god. Let's see. Brave Chain. Nope, no Brave Chain. Give me NP. Dude, here's what I think's gonna happen, right? Like, we're gonna need to just get like a miracle run where every unit gets their NP. Kid Gil generates a lot of crits with his third skill. Kid Gil NPs on a turn that Gawain's gonna NP, so his NP down actually somehow results in someone not dying that would have died otherwise. And we just need a high roll on everything. That's like, and we might need Steno. Like, we really might need Steno. We both pulled Steno, fortunately enough, and yeah, might be necessary. Nicola Day makes the suffering go away? No. Alright, this is the final wave, so easy peasy. Should kill.
予言するよ。このサンダラーで眉間に3発。それで終わり。くらいだ。
素晴らしい。
Hey, Lost with the gifted sub to Zaw. I didn't realize Zaw didn't have a sub. Thank you, Lost. Appreciate it, man. You're still. I already know though. You're gonna fucking do your little thing anyway. Fucking. You know, this man's an adult, by the way. Lost is older than like 90% of my chat. Got a big fancy job, and he walks in here and acts like a child. But thank you for the gifted sub anyway. Alright, 2 more stages. Now we've got to deal with a rider. Man, maybe we should have done our max ascension on Steno, although actually we can't because it takes her to 70 and that's cheating. So we literally have to do... We have to upgrade her the hard way. There's no other choice. Alright, we'll go with Kid Gil, and we'll bring Sanson to deal with whatever rider that is. Am I really fucking doing that? Like, okay, let's bring another assassin for when Sanson inevitably doesn't kill what's ever at the end. Okay, if he gets his NP, this is essentially 25% NP damage, so that's not so bad. Much as I want Anastasia Bond, this is not the time. This is definitely not her moment. See how Cairo's doing. Oh, he's in the team screen. Man, yeah, I'm seeing. Oh god, this Gawain team is not. This is not gonna happen. What the fuck? He's using like Black Bart. Okay, now he's got Kid Gil. That's better. He needs to do those upgrades. Jesus Christ! Yeah, I'm just looking at his team. There's no way. There's no fucking way. Oh shit! There's no way we're doing it either. But. Alright, what do we got? We got Brave Chain, we'll take that. actually think these accounts can beat Gawain though. Like, if we just upgrade the stuff that is applicable, it'll be easier. Okay, I gotta get Sanson NP games. I need to remember that. It's actually kind of the priority right now. Insta-death Gawain, yeah, that'll show him who's boss. Technically, you could beat it that way. It just, I mean, the odds are, it's just so bad. Like, you know, you'd be grinding it for ages and you'd never get anywhere. Yeah, if you need better units for Gawain, like for a normal player, David and Mash are the two things that'll really help out. David is so big there. He does decent damage and he saves the whole team from an NP, and that can be enough to keep your friend support in it long enough to get the job done. I could probably kill this enemy right now, but I'm gonna get what little NP I can here. Try to kill him next turn. Although, if I could somehow face tank his NP, that's a lot of NP gain for Sanson.
Okay.
This is risky. Please don't hit Sanson. Excuse me. Okay, that worked out pretty well. Alright, don't kill... If Billy crits, he's gonna kill. I could just do the art card, but it's so much better to do it like this. Don't crit, don't crit. I'd have been so pissed off if the reverse 80% got us there. See you, Shadow. Alright, we will get Sanson's NP, like, no matter what. So I don't have to worry about it anymore. Oh, it looks like, I'm looking at Kairo's stream. I think he's doing Kid Kills upgrades right now. I think he knows. Pretty sure that's what he's doing. We're on the same path. I just skipped trying the boss first because I was completely confident that we had no chance at beating it, so... Billy animation update, man. I want that so bad. We need Saber Wars 3. Because then we'll probably get a Billy animation update, and then they'll probably add that other gunslinger who looks like has normal guns instead of fucking space rainbows, so that's the thing. Yeah, whatever. Hopefully the last wave's not too hard here. We've only got one arrow to do after this one. Oh, hi Alex. You are not evil, unfortunately. So Sanson's got his little attack buff. Surely this will accomplish a lot. It's got limit over 0, so 25% more damage from that. 66, and he guarded the defense down. Lovely. How goes the suffering in Camelot? We're at Gawain, but we haven't attempted him yet because we're unlocking Kid Guild upgrades. But we're gonna do it shortly, and we are going to die. I can almost guarantee you we're not beating Gawain today. I would honestly be surprised, very surprised if we beat Gawain today. I think we're gonna have to like take some time, upgrade some units, get some skill ranks up, maybe level Steno, because I actually think Steno could be really good there. Honestly, because Kid Guild's divine too, so I think that's gonna actually be a whole shtick. Probably double Billy, but right now, but down the line, once we get Steno, we might actually do double kill Steno. That seems like good. And then like build one Billy for cleanup. That actually seems like a pretty good route.
さてとよっせいこんな感じかな。
どうだろう、これこそ見事。
And of course, Sanson is dead. Got charmed, so he couldn't do anything with those cards, and then he just dies. It's alright though.
スピードで負けてるんだから君は勝てるはずないじゃないか。ね。
Is Thinno one of those stupid fucking units that has to be 4th ascended to get her 3rd skill? Oh my god. That would just be so stupid. Yeah, if you want to jump on Discord, Cairo, that's fine. Here, let me get in here. Actually, I'll just call him. That's what we'll do. I'll just call him. Okay, last stage, and we get our upgrade.
This is bad. This
oh, hi, Cairo. Yeah, it's bad. By the way,
I just went against Gawain, and I did double Billy, and I got to 167k, and it was a good team. It is so far away from winning though.
So I think does Thinno get her 3rd skill before 4th Ascension?
I don't think so.
That's so stupid. Why do I hate old units? I fucking hate old units. Why do they do this?
So I think double Kid Gil was the other thing.
That would be so good if Thinno had her 3rd skill, because she would buff both of them.
It would be really good. The problem is a few things. We don't have foes on our Kid Gil. Mine's only NP1, and they're both level 60.
Yep. And
it's like
if Thinno doesn't have her 3rd skill, then Kid Gil may not be good enough. Like, he still needs to be on the team, but I don't know. We also need to upgrade the skills.
Yeah, you need to upgrade them to a high level.
Yeah, definitely.
And also, like, it's really bad with our low skill levels because the skill seal makes them take longer.
Wait,
to
hold
come
on,
back.
Cairo. Chad, are you hearing Cairo twice? Is that what's happening?
It might be listening. Or is it an echo?
I don't even know how to fix that because I have to be able to hear Cairo myself. Oh no, you're in both streams. Okay, no, that's your fuck you all, Chad. That's your problem. Jesus Christ. I don't worry about that. Anyway, go on, Cairo.
So double Kid Gil would be good. The problem is our skills. They need to be 10. Everything needs to be 10.
Pretty much.
And he has so much health. He has like 437k with the 50% damage reduction gimmick.
So Thinno still might be good though, just because the charm, and if Kid Gil charms and she charms, that's a lot of value. That's why I was thinking like double Kid Gil, because like it's 3 charms, and then if they both NP, his NP won't do any damage. So that's a lot.
Yeah, there is. I don't know how likely this is, but my chat was jokingly saying if it's impossible, we could fish for a Steno insta-death.
Wait, I missed that. What'd you say?
Steno insta-death.
Oh yeah, that would take like 3,000 tries though, so... Also, I don't want to win that way, even if it did happen.
Me neither.
Yeah, I want to actually win.
But it, like...
Are there any other units though that like, you have to bring 6, and is like William Tell even worth it? Because he doesn't have survival, and he doesn't have good damage.
Someone that would be worth it, if there's someone that would be worth it, I think it's Shakespeare.
It's who?
Another stun, double buster buff. Because if you double NP with Kid Gil, that's 100, and if it lands 100% NP damage down, and then you can just tank that turn.
So it's like Shakespeare, Steno, obviously Kid Gil Billy. I think who else? Yeah, Mash skill upgrades are good. Anyone else?
Alex, maybe if we do a double Billy route.
That seems lower priority than the other units.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, well, good luck. I'll get back to my my chat here.
Yep, see ya.
Alright, we're gonna fucking die. Alright, let's see. We are going to fire everything air. Who gets the attack up? That's good enough. Wait, does she get her lawful good? Honestly, if Gawain wasn't AoE, I think double Salome would work great. Because we can get the third skills, we can... The dots ignore the damage resistance to get the niche and all that. It's just, he's AoE, so she'll die too fast. If he was single target, I think that would be the way. Like, absolutely, I think he would do, like... you know, all the taunts, you know, Bin K, Leonidas, Smash. That's probably enough stall. You get enough NPs off. The dots really could do it, I think, but because he's AoE and he NPs so rapidly, I don't think it would work. At least not on these piece of shit accounts. Okay, the Spriggan is actually the threat. We'll attack that. Hey, look at Kid Gil having his third skill. I wasn't even paying attention to that. Not that it matters in this stage, but it'd be good. I mean, we'll beat Gawain eventually. There's no way we won't. The issue really is that a lot of the applicable units are not leveled, and their skills aren't maxed, and all kinds of stuff. Like, if we got stuck on it, we would just keep upgrading the stuff that's allowed on the account until they were upgraded enough that we could win. Like, if it's really bad, we'll just, like, wait for an event, and then we'll get a lot of other units up and get foe items. Because, like, our units can get so much stronger than they are, even if we don't level up past 60. Fucking Saber Lily over here quick charging a Spriggan. Who does that? If Kid Kill gets his NP right here, we can just kill them both. He might get it from being attacked. Saber Lily's hit count's not that high, but the Spriggan's is if he happens to hit. Oh, we got it anyway. Never mind. Better NP game than I was thinking there. Nah, we don't have 500 year. That would be nice if we did, because then Salome would actually have a chance. The problem with the Salome setup, though, is we'd have to level a lot of units that we have, like, not even touched, so it's a lot of work. But, she really is decent there. If you like Saber Lily, you have to Grail her. And then the first 2 Grails, go into the Void. Because the first 2 Grails are just making up for her, like, fucked up stat line, where she's like a 3-star even though she's level 80. So the first 2 Grails don't even do anything. They turn her into a normal 4-star. But then you're also missing 2, you know, or 5 level, or 10 levels at the end. Because, you had to get to 90 to make her 80, essentially. But she's actually pretty good now, because she's got the super upgraded NP. It's got a higher damage multiplier than most NPs. Most Buster AoE NPs. And then she's got the starting NP, passive, and the NP charge skill upgrade that she just received. She doesn't have it on NA, though, but she's got it on JP. Okay. So we definitely need to do Sanson's upgrades, but not right now. Oh, it's 5 arrows. And Sanson has to do another one too. It's 5 arrows to unlock Sanson's debuff clear on his fucking heal. What a joke. Alright, let's look at skill ranks and stuff and see what we can do here. So Kid Gil skill ranks are huge because they give the team more attack and a higher charm chance. Unfortunately, we don't really have the materials to do a lot with that. I think the charm, though, is his most useful ability here, so we'll upgrade that. Yeah, Billy's gonna need to be 10-10-10 as well, because I think Billy, if he's got the minimum cooldown on his evade, you can probably babysit him between having him evade the first NP, maybe Mystico the second NP, mash, you know, another NP, then use his evade again, stuff like that. Yeah, if Billy can get to 10-10-10, that'll really help. We just need an event. Now, I could actually spend cubes and potentially get Billy to 10-10-10 right now, but I'd use like every cube that we got, so I want to wait until we really got an idea of what we're dealing with. Because the white cubes can really, really help in this fight. We just gotta make sure we use them very wisely. We don't pick the wrong stuff. So I'm not gonna rush to buy anything this second. God, I really do think we're gonna have to use Thinno. It's so lame that she can't get her third skill. Man, I don't even have Alex's third skill right now. It's not great. Yeah, upgrade quests suck. They're so lame. It's just busy work. It's just an excuse to waste your time and your AP and everything. There's nothing engaging or fun about them. They're just crap. Alright, anybody we can ascend here. That's good. Not crazy at all. Alright, we will level her some, go to 55. Getting low on XP cards. Gonna have to actually farm some soon. Never done an XP daily, but give it a minute. Alright, she's got decent stats right now though, that's nice. Oh man, we need foe items. Alright, well, let's do our best here. See how far we can get. We're definitely not winning, but we gotta give it a good try. Do I summon Billy? He doesn't have Kid Gil slotted. I think Kid Gil might be better right now just because of the charm. Also, we really need a different CE than that. That's not very useful. But it's not gonna matter because we're gonna get wrecked anyway. Alright, what the hell even is the team? Like... Yeah, I think Thinno is going to be needed for this. Honestly, Salome is still not that bad here if she can get a NP off. Like, it's still something. Maybe I do that. At this point, though, Mash won't NP. I'd really like Mash to NP because we need to deal with normal card damage. I wonder if we bring Anniversary Blonde. We definitely... Not Anniversary Blonde, Atlas. We definitely bring Atlas if we get Billy to 10-10-10. Like, if we use the white cubes and we get Billy to 10-10-10, I think Atlas would be really good. Because we get rid of the burn, the skill seal, all that stuff. We probably have some anti-burn command codes we could use. That's so depressing, but hold on, let's do that. I see Cairo already did that. He's only got it on one card, but... Alright, command codes. Okay, Billy's definitely gonna need... we only have one! Oh my god, no wonder. The Terry of one, and I don't, out of all, how? Out of all the FP, I don't have a goddamn anti-dot one. Fuck you, game. Holy shit, alright, RNG, come on, bail us out. Give me something here. Not looking good there. Well, we got Salome, that's good. She's NP5 now. Won't complain about that. Ley line, it's good. Need like 2 more of it now. Last chance at getting the command code. Nope. Oh no, she's not NP. Oh, she is NP5. Okay, I didn't realize we had another copy sitting there. I thought she was already NP4.
今年はどんな場所へ行き、どんな今回も無事に帰還できましたね。戦い
It's
は
actually
厳
good.
しくな
We
る
need
今回も
statues quite a bit.
無事に帰還できましたね。今回も無事に帰還できましたね。優れたマスターには幸運がついて
So I think the smart thing to do would be on the Archer Daily Day, we farm the blue and red gems so we can save the cubes. And then we buy the mats that Billy needs. And then maybe even same for Kid Gil. Like that definitely seems like the smart and like efficient way to do it. And just be a bit slow. But yeah, Gawain is definitely a gatekeeper, as one might expect. I guess Jason right now, just because at least he can save somebody. The best I can think of. Alright. This is going to fail, but how far can we get? We also can't get more white cubes unless we beat this stage, so we have a very finite amount to work with at the minute.
よし、頑張るよ。
We're so dead. We are so dead. This boss has like 1,000,000 HP practically because of the gimmick. Okay. Let me think. I would like Billy to NP, then use his second skill, but that's just not gonna happen right now. Yep, Billy needs to be 10-10-10. I can see it. Like, Billy absolutely needs to be 10-10-10. There's so many problems otherwise. Also, we need Kid Gil's third skill at 10 just for the extra stars and such. Yeah, we're not beating Gawain for a while. It's, we're gonna have to work towards it. There's some issues here. I'm actually gonna heal Mash because I really want her to be alive for the NP turn. Because she gets her niche, I think we give her the attack up. Billy only needs the one. Do we have Mash do an art card in case she gets lucky? Yeah, why not? If she could happen to get her NP, that's pretty nice. Not super likely, but the damage is just so shit. Okay, do not guard anything. Don't do that. Okay, I don't think he did. Nice, nice. It's a little bit of guaranteed damage. Yeah, if we could just protect her, like if we did... Oh, god damn it. Anyway, if we had 500 Year Obsession and stuff, Double Salome could potentially be really good here. Especially if you buy the command code that does the dot. That's quite a lot. Alright, I really want him to charm, because then I can use Mash's thing to give the battery, which would be awesome. Alright, that's good. We can do this. Although I almost want a Brave Chain while we got it. Now we got a Billy Brave Chain, we just used that.
Okay,
It's a decent start. See, if Kid Gil's got his third skill max, there's a chance that you'll get a good crit turn on Billy as well, and you're gonna need all that little stuff to work out. I could give the battery to Kid Gil, because Billy's got his evade, but saving Billy's evade seems nice. I'm definitely casting this. I guess we give it to Kid Gil. Alright, Mash NP. Do I Art Chain? Or do I just do the one card? I think we just do the one. Because Kid Gil's got NP gain and Gawain's gonna do a bunch of nonsense. Mash, why can't you have your upgrades now? You'd be so much more useful. Kid Gil, would you like to resist this burn? No? Okay, we want Billy to get his art card that removed the dot pretty bad here. Okay, Jason can remove it from somebody. It's better to remove it from Billy because he's got health that's missing. but because Billy got his card, I think we just do it to Kid Gil. Now, if Kid Gil is never going to get his NP again, we shouldn't NP until Gawain is going to NP. The thing is, unless we're you'd have to have Nash's first skill and or NP up to be able to face tank, or a second Kid Gil, and we don't have that, so I think we just use it while he's got charisma and stuff. Alright, Billy's got to use his art card. I guess double art on Billy just for the game. That's true, we could get the debuff removal command code, but we don't have the mana freezes for it right now. There's no way. I think we have like 100 maybe right now. I'm not even sure we have that many. Don't. He just triple attacks Jason. I wanted Jason to live so he could evade someone for the NP. I gotta try. I gotta YOLO and hope he doesn't kill Jason here. I wish he'd only hit Jason like once. If I do too much damage, he'll quick charge into his NP, but I don't think we're gonna do that much right here, so I don't have to worry about it. I can definitely see a path to victory though if we max out our units and maybe we find a unit better than Jason and stuff like that. I can see us being able to win. Don't do it, don't do it. Fuck. Man, we could have just evaded and, you know, dealt with the whole NP right there. Oh god. This timing is so bad. Send help. Kid Gil gonna die. Family friendly stream, absolutely. I wish I could have NP'd right there because he would have, that'd be the turn that he'd want to do quick charge, but it wouldn't do him any good because he's already got his NP. And actually might even skip it because his first action has to be the NP. So if he'd skip it entirely, that'd be alright. I think he's gonna do it now, like next turn. I think I didn't quite do enough. Get rid of the dot again. See, at 10-10-10, Billy could probably get his evade again. Especially if Jason could do the evade. We are just so far away from winning. We never got any crit, so if we got, yeah, I figured that was this turn. Pretty bad timing because we can NP now next turn. Well, that is GG. If we have better luck, we can get farther than that. We can definitely get a bit farther than that, but not enough to win. Like, at best, we can maybe make it to 140, 150. There's no world we're gonna have enough value right now. This is beatable, though. This is absolutely beatable. It's just gonna be a pain, and we're gonna need to do a lot of upgrades. We'll try one more time. So close, yeah, right. We'll try one more time just for fun, but yeah, we definitely are gonna need to get our skill ranks up and whatnot. Yeah, I don't think William Tell makes the cut here, though. I really don't. I don't think he's good enough to replace any of the units that we're using. It actually did go a little bit better than I was expecting, but definitely not good enough to be in range of a W. If we can get Kid Gil's third skill up and we actually get Billy's crits when his crit skill is activated and he's got charisma from Kid Gil, that will really help. Like that'll give us a really significant extra oomph. I almost want to taunt with Mash at the start. Okay, Billy's got double art card. I wonder if we don't do his NP. We could have him NP turn 1 though, then do double art right after, so we start building toward the next one. That's kind of a weird use of our invulnerability, but that's probably worth it. I think I'm gonna wait to do Mash's first skill here.
行くよ。予言するよ。このサンダラーで眉間に散歩。
10, 10, 10, 2K faux pause, but level 60. Technically within the rules, by the way. It'd be really hard for us to get all that stuff right now, though, but that would be really fun. If we're stuck on it that long, I guess it would happen eventually, but I suspect we'll be able to beat it before that would happen. I guess Salome and P gain time. 50% crit? Do I just take it because fuck it? Yeah, I guess so. It's not even a good hand though because you're not getting the Buster card bonus, but at least you got it. That's something. Fuck. I really didn't want Mash to die there. That's terrible timing. So if Mash gets foed and stuff, she could potentially live to the first NP and then protect someone with invulnerability. And I think you kind of have to have that happen or you're screwed. Yeah, you can't have Mash die like that. There's no way. That's definitely too big of a value hit. We might even, what I think we'll do is we'll not worry about her NP, and we'll give her a craft essence to help her survive, like a defense sub, if we get it by then, the Caneth thing, or your ported C, whatever, like something so she's more likely to live. And then just get lucky with Salome. Although I have a feeling Salome won't make the final cut with this team. I think eventually we'll have another unit that we could use instead that'll be better. But we'll see. Oh man, this one is super GG. We've had to use way more resources on this one. Like, we're having to evade Kid Gill there. That's terrible. Yeah, Mash dying before the first NP is a big no-no. We definitely can't let that happen. And we don't have bonds in the rules, because bonds with Kid Gill would really be powerful. If Kid Gill only ever NPs once, but he can work a good way towards the second NP, we might want to give him like 20-30 or something. Guess like Charisma because of the Brave Chain. We're gonna have to just deal with the burn right here. We actually did more damage on this run, but we're dying so much faster that it's not worth. Also, we didn't crit with anything there. That sucked. We had crit up and double attack up, and we had multiple crit chances. Oh, the damage. Really hoping that would work out differently. I guess Kid Gill Buster just because he's gonna die soon. Honestly, it won't take that many lures. You get so many lures per event now. If these accounts can just do one event, they'll be fine. I think in terms of lures, as long as they clear that one event. Yeah, honestly, damage-wise, we're doing better on this run, but because Nash died so early and everything, our survivability is completely fucked. Man, Billy's probably still gonna die here because he's so low in health. That's really unfortunate. If he could live in NP one more time, that'd be pretty nice. Yeah, this is beatable. I can actually see how this is beatable, but not today. I actually haven't really felt lore hell, even though we need more lores than ever. I felt it for like a week or two. I got down to 0. But these events have just been giving out so many lores. And I had so many fucking rare prisms on my main account. I just bought, you know, one of the monthly ones. And it's been alright. Like, it doesn't feel comfy, I'll say that. Like, it's not comfy, but I've been able to lore what I need to lore. Alright, there is a chance that Gawain is very merciful here, and he just miraculously doesn't hit the support Billy, and we double NP here. That would be awesome. Okay, 2 actions left. Yeah, how about that? Now we're gonna die to the dot anyway, but we're gonna get skill sealed, unfortunately. This actually might do better than the previous run, even though Mash did nothing. She was super useless. The damage worked out a little bit better. If this run had actually gone really well, we crit a lot, Mash was able to live longer and everything, I think we actually could have gotten to 100k even. Yeah, this is doable. This is definitely doable. This run, even not going that well, is actually close enough that I definitely see a path to victory here. Alright, maybe we get a lucky crit here at the end. Not looking like it. Oh, okay, we'll take one. Alright, 125. That's something. Alright, boys. Oh, thank you, Ghost. Is it Ghost Liar? Thank you for the 21 months, dude. Alright, boys, I think I'm gonna wrap up here, because today was actually my, my shot day, so I'm feeling pretty pooped, and this is just hopeless right now. So we're gonna raid Cairo, and we're gonna watch him suffer, and I'm just gonna chill and do a bit of farming, because I know that's what we need to do. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. We're gonna work at this. We're gonna get it. But let's go see Cairo fight Gawain, and see how he does. And I'm gonna do a little bit of farming, and I'm gonna relax. But thank you guys for all the subs, all the bits, and everything. I super appreciate it. We're we got a ways to go. We got a ways to go. But thank you guys, and let's go say hi to Cairo.